Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join it.
So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Sampson has gotten playing the next ball on its merits. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that. A good contest. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can
That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. I've been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Edge, but it drops safely. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
What a crucial breakthrough this is.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. Six more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. This delivery, I wonder. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a Maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Shouldn't be too. Just need to tighten their areas now. Doesn't beat the infield.
Samson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Gujarat needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
One of the easiest catches you'll see. Out, super catch, right on the boundary.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long... They're not happy with that dismissal.
Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't going to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. Rabada from the pavilion end.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Rabada needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too... Samson muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
End of the over.
Around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
See them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the attack from the pavilion end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 8 runs added in that over. Rajasthan are 81 for 2. Sundar from the Reliance end. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Can he get the 50?
Gujarat has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
One to get for 50. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A good innings, that's 50. A simple partner, and they're ready to go again.
Chance. Gone. Great catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
For that wicket, the new batter comes. Sundar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
For this innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
This has been a great... Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That's the over. Rajasthan, 111 for 3.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Too good. That is huge.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible boundary rope.
Doesn't beat the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap.
Now,
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
geez, timed that well.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Line and length is the key here. Power and precision in that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Super back on the bowler. They've got to respond.
The runs are starting to come now, really starting to build.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and the bowler respond.
Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. It's all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, amazing delivery. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gone. Fine catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth rated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Misses everything. Everyone's gone up. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot.
That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
But that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a Maximum.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
End of the over. Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough left it over the rope.
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before though.
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery.
This should be close. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone.
Now you'd think pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And the innings comes to an end. Gujarat will need 204 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Deshpande coming in.
No, terrible shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the...
Great shot through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
10 runs added in that over. Gujarat 19 for none. Deshpande. Oh, might work. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one...
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Before that wicket, the garden face up. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Too happy with their bowler at the moment. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was even better. Decided to go for it again. Same result, consecutive sixes.
On top of this bowling, may need a few changes to halt the momentum.
Phillips got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Infield is, and the rewards will come. Edge, but it drops safely. Phillips staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A difficult period as they time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh, whack! Kick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
End of the over, end of the restriction. Beats the field with a great shot. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
End of the over, 10 off it. Gujarat, no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gill, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Do they go full?
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Paramet. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Overpitched and punched down the ground. Brilliant batting.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity. But
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
That last ball isn't something he runs.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your delivery. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That was seen so early.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid.
We'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early.
Hasaranga has been going really well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot.
What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the ball. Open up a bit.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over, and a very
early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That races away to the boundary.
That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Top class innings.
The bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gill waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
You can't hit the ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Gujarat 175 for 6.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's
Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
9. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really watch and admire.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Too wide. There to be hit, really given the treatment. this game is going. A great finish to a wonderful match that had everything.